Well, asylum seekers continue to arrive at the U.S. southern border. The influx of migrants exhausting resources and overwhelming border states and sanctuary cities alike. Tonight, we're learning more about the efforts to slow the immigration trend and help those already here adjust to life in America. Asylum seekers living in city shelters got notices today warning them that they have to leave after 60 days.
Part of the city's plan to expedite resettling migrants into permanent housing as soon as possible. WGN's Jewel Hillary here with details. Jewel.
I'm Mike and Ray. So those 60-day notices will be going out in waves, and today a small number of migrants did receive those notices, while about 12,000 new arrivals will get them within the next 3 months. The city is implementing a plan limiting the time asylum seekers can stay in a city shelter to 60 days. City leaders say the ultimate goal is to help new arrivals gain independence quickly.
It's letting people know, here's the 60-day plan. Here are the resources that are going to be presented to you, and we're going to walk in and make sure you are making progress.
Starting today, about 50 asylum seekers that arrived in Chicago last year and those entering a shelter today will have 60 days to secure new housing. People staying in shelters who arrived earlier this year will get their notices in December and February. Under certain circumstances, new arrivals who need city shelter after 60 days can get extensions.
There are extenuating circumstances if people have a medical, if there's a medical crisis, if it's extremely cold weather.
Those not eligible for an extension will have to leave their location, but can request to enter shelter again.
They will have to give that up for someone new to come in. The goal is to make sure that new people have a chance to have time inside within shelter.
Compared to mid-October, there are nearly 1,300 fewer migrants sleeping on the floors of police stations and in an old bus depot at O'Hare Airport. City data also show more than 12,000 migrants currently in shelters. That number has doubled since August. There are still more than 2,200 people awaiting shelter space. On Thursday, Governor J.B. Pritzker announced $160 million set aside to help asylum seekers. $65 million of those dollars are slated to partner with the city on a tent camp.
We do not have the location identified today, but we are moving as quickly as possible in partnership with the city and anticipate having the location to be announced shortly.
Currently, sites at 38th in California and 115th in Halsted are under consideration as tent camp locations. The city says the property at 115th is purchased and under assessment. In an effort to make sure asylum seekers know what to expect in Chicago, city officials say they have communicated the new 60-day shelter limit to representatives at the border. And obviously there is still a lot of work to be done. But since migrants started arriving in Chicago, the city and state have helped more than 2,700 people get into permanent housing.
All right, Jewel, thanks.